Alright, the last part of Unit 2 is manipulation of formulas. It's very similar to solving an equation, except now you have a bunch of letters instead of numbers and one unknown. So you do want to work through the same way as solving an equation. If you look at the first problem, number 1, it says m plus b equals c, and it says solve for b. So this b is what we're trying to get by itself. Okay, so we want to get b by itself. Now, if we want to get rid of the positive m, just like solving an equation, we're going to minus m from both sides. B is now by itself, so c minus m is what b equals. Alright, if you look at letter B, we have ax over b equals c, and x is what we want to get by itself. So we're going to work through it just like solving an equation. We want to get rid of b, so I'm going to multiply both sides by b. So now I have ax, and typically if you have like two letters being multiplied by each other, usually you go in the order of the alphabet. So I'm just going to say b times c. It's the same thing as c times b. I want to get x by itself, so I need to get rid of the a. The inverse operation of multiplication is division. Therefore, x equals b times c divided by a. I'll just go through all of them with you. If you feel like you've got the hang of it and you just want to, check your work afterwards, that's fine. So letter C, we have y equals 2a plus bxz, and it asks us to solve for a. So a is what we're getting by itself. Okay, so we need to figure out how to get rid of plus bxz. Well, I can just minus bxz from both sides. So y minus bxz equals 2a. Last step is I need to get a by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So therefore a equals y minus bxz all divided by 2. Letter D is 3m plus 2p equals d, and it's asking us to solve for p. So I want to get rid of the positive 3m. So I'm going to minus 3m from both sides. I have 2p equals d minus 3m. I want to get rid of the 2, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2, so therefore p equals d minus 3m all over 2. Alright, the last one is a little bit more challenging, but you can get it. If not, I will show you right now. Letter E, we have x squared yz divided by b equals c. I'm going to need to get z by itself. So again, get rid of the b, so multiply both sides by b. X squared yz equals bc. And I want to get rid of all this multiplication. So I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by x squared y. And now I'm just left with z. So z equals bc divided by x squared y. Go ahead and try the checkpoint. You'll have a couple more problems like this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.